Oh my goodness, Najee, Kenny Pickett also, and he banks out. No, oh my, what's going on? Let's go, TD! What the hell was that? Let's go! Feed it! Yes! Yes! Let's go! Oh my goodness. G'day, Steelers Nation. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. What a crazy weekend, man. I don't know how much I have left, but I had a sherbet yesterday, so I should be fine. What a crazy weekend. We are going to discuss a few things today. And any comments, any chats, I'll get to it just in a second. Wild weekend, man. Wild weekend. Before I start, I want to do something. I got a few things I want to cover before I start. Check this out.
After the next two, is he still aggressive?
Yeah, what do they call him? The con artist? I like that. I saw that, man. That's pretty good. It's a cool nickname.
The con artist. The con artist. Even Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin confirms Omar Khan as a con artist. That is a really, really promising sign because you know they're hearing what Steelers Nation is saying, and that's a great nickname for him. And he really stole the draft. He stole the draft. All right, let's go to the comments before I start what I want to start. Far out. There's already 10 people here. That's crazy. There's already 10 people in the chat. G'day, Eric. What's going on, mate? I'll come back to the comments in a minute. G'day, Jet Level. How are you? G'day, Pepper. G'day, Rod. What's going on, mate? Who else we got in here? Filling out the roster. George, how are you, mate? I'm in there too. All right. So I want to give a big thanks to everyone, to every single person. If you're here for 5 minutes or 5,000 hours, g'day, Darkstorm, what's going on? Every single person over the last, hopefully, I got to check my audio. I always do this. Yes, I'm good, I think. Every single person over the last 3 days watching the content here on Steelers Nation Australia or on Steelers Touchdown Under with me and Matty Pepperell. I want to thank every single person. G'day, Patricia, how's it going? That's one word I can't say, by the way. I'll give you a fun fact. Patricia, I always stumble on that word because I actually live there. I live there in a street where I'm from. It was called Patricia Street. I can never say it right. I've always got to slow down and then say it. So, but yeah, thank you guys for not only being here now, but being the last 3 days. It's been a wild, crazy time. Super fun. I've always said this. The draft to me it's something so boring. You have to watch it. Yesterday's stream with me and Maddie, we did that for 6 hours. 6 hours. And there was a good core of 20, 25, 30 people watching us at 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. And that was we're blown away. And we covered a range of topics from some things to do with political stuff, which we didn't stay there too long. We got out of there to pizza podcasts and watch your favorite food and stuff like that. We had to kill time, but it was great. It was so much fun. So over the weekend on both channels, me and Maddie have done, I think, over 16 hours, 17 hours of content. Just crazy stuff. And that's fun. That's what I expected. That's what I wanted to do. That's why I took off. I have to, I'm doing my driving as normal now, my part-time job. And I was like, fuck it. Let's hammer the weekend, basically, right? So good. So thank you very much for the thank you there for you guys going back and forth. That's unbelievable. The support is let's freaking go. I've never been so hyped for a season. Last year was pretty good. This year's even better. Now, I want to bring up another thing too. I've got another thing I want to bring up before I get some comments. What is the deal with Kenny Pickett? I think some people on the internet are pissed off that he's allowed to have a beer. I don't get that. I don't understand how a young bloke like him, who is not, who is the Pittsburgh is right in front of him for the taking. He's the starting quarterback, possibly the franchise guy if he has a good year or two, and we'll see what happens for the future. Why can't Kenny Pickett crush a beer on stage? I saw a lot of comments on Twitter. I know, you know what? They're probably AI algorithm bots. They're probably forced in there so we get fired up. I was like, young people can drink. They're allowed to. They can have a drink. They can have a beer. It's not going to wreck his touchdown ratio. It won't make him into an interception machine. He's allowed to have a beer. Let him have a beer. Crack a beer. Let's go, Pittsburgh, man. I would love to have a beer with Kenny. Have a beer with Kenny. That sounds like a good podcast. Have a beer with Kenny. Sit down and talk about life. Talk about Steelers football. Be great. Just wanted to cover that. I was like, that makes no sense. The media and the internet was like, oh, you can't have a beer. Yeah, he's 24. That's right. He's 24 years old. Like that it just shows me, you know what? Okay. He took his time. Kenny Pickett took his time to go out of his way to be a part of Stage AE, which I think I've been past. I think it's near Heinz Field. I'm pretty sure. Cameron Hayward was doing his podcast. Took his time to be out of there to go be with Steeler Nation. Took his time out of his day. Time of day is huge to me, by the way. Time of day is, if you give someone time of day, then that to me is huge. Thank you, Felicia. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for being a member of Steeler Nation Australia. That's awesome. Thank you. So, yeah, time of day is always huge to me. If you give someone time of day at the shops, hey, you ask her how their day is, how you traveling, even for like 2 or 3 minutes, to say, how's it going? Kenny Pickett has given Steeler Nation time of day, cracks a beer, and some fans are like, oh, you shouldn't be drinking beer. Let him have a beer. Let the bloke have a beer. Come on, he can have a beer. Right. Now, that's another thing I'm going to cover, right? This is more free-flowing, but I do have some ideas I want to get off my chest. Draft grades. Did a video yesterday about draft grades. The draft, I think, was probably one of the best ones I've seen in a very long time. And no, I'm not a draft guy. You guys know that. But even when you look at, like, if I refresh my memory, if I got a slide, do I have a slide here to show do I have a slide here? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Is that it? Is that it? That it? That's it, isn't it? That's it. Yeah. Well, you look at this, right? Even when you look at this, moving up to get Broderick Jones is a fantastic move. From 17 to get Kenny Pickett's franchise left tackle, right? If he works his way into the left-hand side, that is a great move. The guy's a big fella, can run block and pass block. He's got that anger about him, controlled anger, which you need in the NFL. Then Joey Porter fell. Joey Porter fell to 32, which we all thought, some still thought they was going to go at 17, right? He falls there. We get a cornerback. That was also a need the Steelers had to get. Now, this guy I don't know too much about, but I'm slowly learning. I've been so busy about, but Keanu Benton, defensive tackle, the Steelers needed a defensive tackle. That's what they needed. So they got that bloke there at 49. I need to do more research, and hopefully over the next few days, I can do that, or next few weeks. Yeah, I can at least look at his highlights. I've seen some tackles, but not too many. Then the big one that I was hoping that Darnell Washington would fall at 32. And I understand that he's had an injury, but there must be a reason why the Pittsburgh Steelers went and got him, and I trust him. Look how far away I am removed from the situation. I'm from Australia. I'm not going to comment on his injury. All I'm going to comment is that they got Darnell Washington, 6'6", a guy who's a monster of a man at the tight end position, to get bigger and better up front at 93. He fell all the way to 93. That's huge. That is huge. So far to me, it's an A. It's an A or an A+. Now, Wisconsin edge Nick Herbig, that was another name we thought that the Steelers were going to be linked. All the mock drafts, the pre-draft talk, all that stuff. We thought, you know what? Herbig, I'm happy to be here. Get his brother. He's another bloke I haven't seen too much. I've only seen a few highlights, but I've been hearing good things from podcasters, articles, other videos on the internet that is saying that he's a guy that can be behind Highsmith or TJ and can also play interior middle linebacker as well. Another Herbig. Steelers love their brothers. They love their bloodlines. They love their brothers. They love their Porter and his dad. First of all, I'm going to go back to that. Joey Porter and his dad. That is one of the best stories, I think, out of this draft. That Joey Porter played for us 55 on the edge. He won 2 Super Bowls. The picture of him holding his son at the Super Bowl. Now his son's playing for his team, and also Joey Porter coached for the Steelers. That's unbelievable. That is friggin' unreal, man. Okay, so Nick Herbig was there. So he's coming over. That's also the first 5 picks. Maybe not tight end was a need, but definitely a need with at least 4 of them was edge, defensive tackle, cornerback, and tackle. Right? That's pretty much what we've been saying. We need a tackle, we need a cornerback, we need an edge, we need this, we need that. That happened. That's great to me. The last 2, I have absolutely no idea about. Corey Trice Jr., Spencer Anderson. I couldn't tell you 2 things. about them. So I need to do more research on those 2 players. But that rounds, but they're 7th round picks. Now, in the last few years, the only seventh round pick, the two seventh rounders, I think, that have made the Steelers roster and played actual games, I think, for the last, 10 years or 12 years, has been Trey Norwood and also has been Presley Harvin, the punter. So could be a possibility that Trey Norwood might be out the door this year. There's a lot of players coming in, and Omar Khan and Mike Tomlin have been talking about it. They are not mucking around. They are bringing in players to be competitive. They are pretty much saying, hey, Dan Moore, do you want your job? Too bad. This other bloke might have it. They're bringing in guys to be competitive. They went and got rid of Miles Jack. They got rid of Devin Bush. They're bringing in new blokes to be competitive, right? The only real starters like on the defense, like TJ Watt or like Minka, Cam, those got to stay in. Or Najee, those got to stay in, right? All the other blokes, you better look out. You better earn your right. Fight for your right to party, right? So if we're going to talk draft grades, sorry, I missed a few comments. I've been going off on a tangent, right? If we're going to talk a few draft grades, I'm giving it an A. I don't know what you guys are giving it. I'm giving it A plus. For my knowledge and for what the Steelers needed for this draft, they covered 4 out of 5 needs that I thought at those picks. Dead set. Yes. Omar went shopping. He stuck to his list. In other words, yeah, he knew he had a plan. I want to play this again. Why? Just let me I'm just gonna get a drink of water. Calm down a little bit.
Night one after the next two. Is he still aggressive?
Yeah, what do they call them? The con artists? I like that. I saw that, man. That's pretty good. It's a cool nickname.
Alrighty. Okay. Woo! Yeah, that's exactly right, though. Felicia, Omar had a shopping list. Omar Khan and the organization told Steeler Nation they wanted to focus on Andy Wilder, all those guys, Mike Tomlin. They said, we want to focus on the trenches and get bigger there. They did that. They're doing that. They went to the free agent period and they got left guard. They got Herbig. They got the swing tackle and the Raven Clark. 3 guys came in there, and now everyone should be able to compete. Now, of course, you will get some clean starters. Like you will see Ciamale start there. I think you'll see Mason Cole there at center. I think you'll see James Daniels there. I think you'll see Chooks. But what I'm saying is they brought all these guys in. They had a plan, and they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. Like 110%. Everything. I don't think there's too many Steel fans out there, and I might try and bring up the grades that you guys did for the channel, right? I don't think there's too many Steel fans out there that are pissed off or unhappy about this situation. I really don't think. I put a poll out there, I think yesterday. So let me do a live check, and I'm going to share the screen and see what you guys are saying about this poll. I put down A, B, C, D, and F. What would be I also put a beer there too. My beer from yesterday, right? And the poll's pretty. I think we all are around the same idea of like, yeah, man, this draft was awesome to see. Could be a possibility. We've got to wait till they play some football. But down the line, we look back in 5-10 years' time and go, wow, Omar Khan's first draft as the general manager by himself. He has been in the league for 20 years, with the Steelers 20 years, right? But this was fantastic. I want to bring this poll up though, because it does show the reflection of what you guys are thinking around this grading process. If you wanted to grade it, right? So if you guys can see that, that's not the clearest one there, but it is 90%. So it's like, and I still haven't got rid of the background. It is 90% A. That's pretty good. So the consensus of 144 votes is that 91% says they nailed that. Everything was on point. 91%, and then B's 8%, C's 1%. No idea. No idea who put F. What bludger put, there's 1% for F. You know what I'm saying? Some ratbird moron, some bungle idiot, some brown loser put an F. So there's no way it's an F. So I think we have, we all have our opinions. We all have this and that, right? Where am I? We have these opinions, this and this. But I think we can all agree on the Steelers went into like Felicia said, with a shopping list, ticked them all off. They got the cereal, they got the milk, they got the cheese, they got the bread, they got the butter. They got everything they wanted to, and at a good price too. It was like it was a good sale on as well. Omar Khan was also trading back and also moving forward in certain positions. I think he traded back one and then got Darnell Washington with that pick going backwards. So it was almost like he did go to the shops. He had everything prepared. And that shows you how much of a quality leader he is and a quality GM and a quality person of this organization, right? And this truly does reflect also the idea of trusting the process. A lot of arm GM, fans out there, oh, we should have got that guy. We should have got this guy. Oh, we should have got that guy. It doesn't matter. Trust the process. Trust the process that is still a nation. Now, here's the big thing, though. This is all kind of fun, all kind of hype right now, and it needs to translate to the field. But at the same time, though, you look at the body of work and the body of work of what Broderick Jones has done at left tackle, and I think it's going to translate. I think as well, same with Washington, same with Kenny Pickett's second year. Look, this hype is not overblown. It's not like the Browns, so they say, "Oh, we won the draft and we're going to go Super Bowl." No, this is like the Steelers are turning a new page and going, "Okay, maybe there is a chance we can go back to playoffs. Maybe we can get out of the gate. We can win, 3 or 4 games from the beginning of the season and really set ourselves up because it's Kenny Pickett's team." So I'm super excited, man. Hope you guys are too. No more. No more, man. I have missed a lot of comments, but I've just been going on a good rant. I hope you guys appreciate that, man. Oh my goodness. No, that's all. I'm just really happy, man. Really happy what's been going on. I think we as Steelers fans, it's what they did was on point. Everything was on point. Like, I can't wait to see if Darnell Washington it can work out and he can be a good tight end for this group. I've seen a highlight where he catches the ball in the backfield, runs about 20 yards down the field. He's a massive unit and runs over 3 or 4 people. So, oh man. Little Peasy said we're playing the Jags week 4. How does he know that? I've no idea how he knows that. Here we go. Shout out to Matty Peverill too, man. Shout out to Matty Peverill. You did it. You did a fantastic job over the 3 days, working twice on this channel. And then we did the big stream yesterday, day 3, 6 hours. Basically took away our weekend, but we love it, man. We love this stuff. We love talking about the black and gold. We absolutely love it. We're happy to be here. And yeah, shout out to Matty, man. One of the funnest, oddest podcast or live streams yesterday morning. We woke up at like 2:30 and Matty was so excited. He's like, I'm so happy. And I'm just like, I don't want to be here. I'm like, how are you excited? How are you excited at 2:30 a.m.? But it was awesome. Awesome. What gave it away? What gave it away? No one says, was it only 6 hours? Was it? It didn't feel like that, did it? It didn't feel like that at all. So, no, it was great to see. Yes. And look, Mr. Unholy is a Vikings fan. But what you can see this, I think I've seen 2 press conferences, I think, with Omar Khan and Mike Tomlin. They seem very confident. They seem like 2 friends that understand the process, yin and yang, like, let's get this guy, let's get that guy. He's going to do this, he's going to do that. They really have improved from this draft. Getting left tackle is going to help out Kenny Pickett. Pairing up with Isaac Seumalo, that's insane. That's insane. You want me to spin the wheel? All right, I'll find it. Oh, no, Pepper. Jeez. Hurts my soul. I haven't got the wheel ready. I haven't got the wheel ready. Okay. Oh, man, put me on the spot. You know what? This is the problem, see? The problem is I cannot multitask. It just doesn't happen. I haven't got any ideas for the wheel. Matty, I'll try and bring it if I can. I'll try and bring it if I can. Where am I going? Sorry. Anyways, thank you, Matty, for the $2.99. Much appreciated. But you really did an awesome job on Steelers TDU. And I think we had a really good discussion over the last 3 days, but I can't remember any of it. But it's on the internet now. So, anyways, that's what I want to talk about, guys. If you guys have any questions, and I'll try and bring up some other stuff. Oh, that's right. We got some undrafted players too. I might try and go through them. But just wanted to say that, yeah, Omar Khan has been there a long time. He knows what's going on. And Mike Tomlin and these fellas, this could be the draft that really sets something up for the Steelers the next 2, 3, 4 years. Now, I'm not saying they're going to go win a Super Bowl this year, but could be a big possibility that this is the turning point. And remember how we had one down year from Big Ben to Kenny Pickett? They still went 9-8. And now they have so many key pieces and players coming in. And like, it's a very exciting time. It's a very exciting time to not only follow the Steelers, but follow the young blokes like Kenny Pickett, the undrafted guy, Jalen Warren. It's fun to follow those blokes and see where their careers go. George Pickens, remember that? He's from last year. You know what I'm saying? Robinson coming in. There's so many things, so many storylines with this team right now that is going to be awesome to see. Awesome to see. Okay. Oh man, yeah, I know. It's all fun. I know. It's all fun. Oh my goodness. Do a wheel on who's better, Colbert or Khan? Well, we could probably do it on ours too, because we're going to be filming as well a Mad Monday show today after this live around lunchtime or whatever. But it's going to come out your Monday. I think is it still your Sunday? It's still your Sunday, right? You're still your Sunday night. So, yes. Gene says the quarterback is free agent. I think there's an undrafted guy, Tanner Morgan, signed from Minnesota. So there's now there's Kenny Pickett, there's Trubisky. It looks like he's going to be back up. Sure, fine, whatever. Just don't throw the game away, mate. Then you have the undrafted guy, but I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, now you've even got Rod singing it. I wouldn't be surprised that the Steelers don't bring another guy in. They're going to bring another guy at the third position. They're going to bring another guy third or fourth. I think they take four quarterbacks into training camp. They have the starter, they have the backup, and they have the other guy fighting out reps for QB3. But right now on the Steelers roster, I believe they have only three. I think they have three. Because Mason Rudolph is yet to sign anywhere. Do they sign Mason Rudolph for a backup? Maybe. I just don't know what's going to happen. So, and you know what the best thing is, though? The best thing is a lot of our mocks were half right, but it was super exciting that we didn't know what was going to happen. During the draft, Joey Porter, I thought was going to go at 17. I thought they might have went and got, another guy, defensive tackle, whoever. I thought that maybe it's not Darnell Washington, the other bloke. Is it Darnell Wright, the other big tackle? I thought he might have went there, but it's all been pretty surprising. So they have added Kenny Pickett, of course, is QB number one. There's no if or buts about that. There's no competition, none whatsoever. Kenny Pickett slammed that beer on stage and said, "You know what, Pittsburgh, I'm a Yinzer." He's been there with the college as well. He's a Yinzer. He's ready to go. Trubisky should be back up. Morgan Tanner is the guy, the undrafted guy from, I think, Minnesota. So he's QB3 right now. There's no QB4, right? Now, there's a few other blokes here too. Jordan Bird was a receiver. Don't know where he's from. He's come in. Trevor Downing was a center, undrafted. So there could be a possibility that these guys might make the team. Look, last year Jalen Warren made the team, but there was a need though. There was a need there for running back as well. Now we have, I can't pronounce that dude's name. James Mayowa, defensive tackle. David Perez, linebacker. And we have a place kicker as well. He's not taking Boswell's job. That's not happening. BT Potter, place kicker too. And I think there was a fullback as well. Can't remember his name, was like someone Pot. Monty Pottybaum or Pot. So he was a guy from Iowa, big fullback. So they're the undrafted guys. The Steelers have signed 7 undrafted guys so far. And if they work hard enough and there's a need on the team, they can make it. But I do still like the idea that if Darnell Washington can make this team, then you have Muth and him, Connor Haywood, use him as fullback. I like that. Najee. Connor Haywood, Najee, and Warren will be some of the hardest hitting runners we've seen in a long time. Warren can run hard, and Connor Haywood is a football player. He's a football player. So, yeah, man. If you guys got any questions, let me know in the chat. Holy dally! Matty Pever with the $8. We have two tanners. Where was that? Did you put? Hang on. Thanks, mate. I don't know where you put that. Oh, it just came up. Thanks, mate. I mean, I should be giving you coin. We have 2 tanners, Tanner Muse and Tanner Morgan. Oh, we have 2 tanners, Tanner Muse and Morgan. Just no toe-to-toes. No, there was no toe-toes. Dot your I's and cross your toe-toes, you said. Holy dooly. Okay, Reginald says I like Perellas over Loudermilk. Yeah, I've got to look. I got to do some more research, which basically means watch highlights and see them tackle someone. But I have no idea who these players are, right? But the thing is though, when you go to that list of the undrafted, they did bring in a fullback. So will they bring in Derek Watt? I don't think there's really a need for Derek Watt. I don't think there's a need to bring back like Snell. I don't think they're going to be signed. You have McFarlane, you have Master Teague running back. You have this roster pretty much building depth at all places. Even like Deontay Johnson, Pickens, Boykins back, right? You have the roster building at depth. Allen Robinson building depth. That's what it's doing. And especially on the offensive line as well, with Nate Herbig and those fellas too. This roster is building, and this roster looks so different. It looks so different like from 2 years ago when we had Trey Turner and Kendrick Green at center and guard. Remember that, right? It looks so different. And even like re-signing like Ogunjobi, the 3-year deal, that's great too. And Cameron Hayward, maybe could be a time that Cameron Hayward might get a Super Bowl. If they can act in this 2 or 3 year period and we play hard football and the team comes together, maybe, just maybe, we can get Cameron Hayward a Super Bowl. That would be awesome. So all these players coming in and Joey Porter, just so many good storylines that you could really talk about 1 hour on each player. The Joey Porter storyline is amazing. Peterson coming over from the Vikings to show veteran leadership. That's cool. Even going to punter, you have Harvin has now competition for punter. So the only competition there isn't out there is Christian Kuntz. There's no competition for Christian Kuntz. None at all. None at all. So Felicia says Marcus Allen. I hope he could have been. Yeah, look, there's some people like me. I wasn't a big fan of Marcus Allen. Don't really rate his play, but there were some others where he was a good special teamer. I don't think he'll be back because you have the guy like Tanner Muse, and I think he had 75%, I think, reps on special team or something like that. So, yeah, we know that. Holy dooly, man, we know that. So, yeah, but what they've done so far. Oh my goodness, Rod, you, my word, that's unreal, man, unbelievable, Rod. Mate, you just unreal. Oh man, thank you for that. That's yeah, that's so cool. I might have to give I might have to send Maddie a hat or something, or send Maddie. This is not that shouldn't just be from me. I'm gonna have to send Maddie something because we did work pretty hard. And not when I say hard, I always hate that. I hate that. We don't do physical labor. I've never picked a shovel up in my life. I couldn't tell you how to hold a hammer. I'd hold a hammer backwards. But we did put us, work hard on the internet, and it's really like mentally mind draining and stuffs with you. So thank you for that, man. That's much appreciated. Hot Rod. Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. So I'll have to send Maddie something because I couldn't done without him too, man. This whole process over the weekend, I probably couldn't done it without a sidekick or another color commentator on the other side. So that's yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, it's like this whole YouTube thing is not physically draining unless you got to sit here, but it is a lot of mental stuff where you're like, what do I need to plan? How do I do this? How do I create that? How do I engage the audience? Yada, 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 yada. So, and we did sit in front of a computer for 6 hours. So, but you guys did too. So thank you, Rod, for that. Much appreciated. That's fantastic. Rod the legend, dead set. All love, man. All love for that. And look, you know what? It's also very, very, very reflective of this season. I tell you what, this draft could be something for our team. I still feel like the Browns are falling or won't do anything. I still feel like Lamar Jackson won't do much this year, at least against us. I think the Bengals will be competitive against them. There can be a chance we can win the AFC North. Just a piece that we have. How confident Kenny Pickett is, how confident this team is, with Cameron Hayward and the leaders being Coach Tomlin and Omar Khan coming in and saying, you know what, it's me. Let me just take a quick break for like 30 seconds to get a water, compose myself, and we'll have some questions on the second half. All right. We'll have some questions on the second half. Any questions you want to bring up, let's fire away with live questions. Give me about a minute to catch my breath. I'm so excited though. I really am. I'm so fucking pumped up. I'm fucking pumped up. Where is it? Let me play two things and we'll take a break.
Night one after the next two, is he still aggressive?
Yeah, what do they call them? The con artists? I like that. I saw that, man. That's pretty good. It's a cool nickname.
It's the Steelers. What isn't there about it? It's everywhere. Man, I'll play punter if they want me to. Whatever coach tells me, I'll play. Man, I love football. I love to play the game of football. I'm ready to play football. And I'm happy to be here. Just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be a part of this team. So I'm happy to be here. I love the game of football. I think it's an art. I think it should be played a certain way. And that's why I love to play the game. I just love football.
Alrighty, holy dooly, man. So yeah, thank you, Maddie, for sending me the coin, and thank you, Rod, mate. As always, when you do that, it's freaking awesome, and it really does go a very long way, So thank you, and you don't have to. No one's going to send me money. That's the best thing. So much appreciated. Whew. Any questions? I feel like I could be on the podium. Any questions? Let's talk. What do you guys want to know? What do you guys want? What are you guys thinking? How you feeling? You're happy with the draft? What's next? Okay, what is next? Actually, we have. Are you guys talking pizza? You're talking pizza, aren't you? Oh my goodness, you're talking pizza. Did I miss the pizza podcast? Damn. Oh, I do love pizza. I tell you what, my favorite pizza is. Favorite pizza is pepperoni and mushroom. Pepperoni and mushroom, man. That's my favorite pizza. Pepperoni, mushroom, bit of Parmesan cheese on top. No. Okay, so Felicia says the Bengals and Ravens draft was good. The Browns were trash. There you go. The Eagles too. Yep. The Eagles, I think, took a lot of defensive players, man. They wanted defensive players. So, oh come on. What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? I thought it was a good idea. I thought I was onto a number one seller. Meatballs and sweet peppers. Now, is a sweet pepper? I think that was what we call capsicum. I think that's what we call. So, Gene wanted a pizza. Bloody oath. Excuse me. No one says re-sign Miles Jack for depth. Well, that could be a possibility. Also, there are a lot of guys we're signing, right? There's no like 100%. All the guys we're signing, the undrafted guys, the free agents who we're signing, there's no guarantee they're going to make the team. There's still 90 players go into preseason, and then 37 are cut, or something like that. They're going to 53. There's 53 on the roster, and then you have I think 16 in the practice squad. So what's that? 69 players or 70 players make the team. So a lot of these players won't make the team. These guys will just be guys that are signed, and the Steelers will figure it out. But the best thing is, no matter who makes it, it's competition. And I think that's what the Steelers want to do is bring in competition. So, yeah. So, it's been a good weekend, man. It's been a good weekend. Gene says he goes ham, puddle, mushroom. I like that. I like them all, actually. I don't mind some days when you get like a nice meat lover and you're like, you know what? I just feel like a bit of meat. Then that will do me. Also, too, put garlic on meat lovers. That's pretty good too. Traditional pepperoni's all right too. I like that. Nice bit of cheese. Yeah, stuff like that, man. Oh my goodness. You know what? So I've actually tried that. That's not bad. That's not bad either. Sometimes when you don't feel like eating meat, right? You're like, you know what? I don't feel like eating steak. You get like some nice tomatoes, mushrooms, onion, whatever. Put it on there. Bit of oregano or oregano. Is that, how do you guys say oregano? Oregano. We say oregano. You guys are like oregano, right? So you put that on there too. A bit of spices, and then it's awesome, right? It's awesome. Pepper says pepperoni and bacon for me. Yeah, that is good too. That is not too bad. Do you like talk? Are you talking like middle bacon or like chopped up pieces of bacon. There's a big difference because I would more or less like diced bacon on pepperoni than I would have. You know what? I worked at Pizza Hut for 9 years. Maybe this is what I worked at Pizza Hut for 9 years, and I was a manager for 5. Back when I was 18. So I worked there for like 14 years old, and then I became a manager at 18. And I think I was a manager from 18 to 23. So my pizza knowledge is quite extensive. And yes, it's only it's a chain one, but man, I could make dough. I can make dough in like 45 minutes. Like I could kill it, man. A batch of dough, like 40 minutes, bang in the oven, bang in the proofer, snap it out there. I ate pizza every single day, pretty much like I was there for like for ages, right? There was one year that I had a New Year's resolution, and I was like, I got to stop eating pizza. It took me 6 months. I had 6 months off, right? Dark Souls, I had semi-famous pizza joint. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, pepperoni. I think pepperoni's the go-to, man. He's the go-to. Oh, I agree too. Jersey numbers for sure. We did hear about Broderick Jones will be doing number 77 because that was the teammate that passed away in that car accident, along with the assistant coach. I think it was a lady that she passed away to. I think he's wearing 77 because that was his number, and that already shows you the high character or high valued character that Broderick Jones is by wearing his number for the foreseeable future, 77. So that's definitely happening. So yeah, that's a big shout out to him. Shout out to his character. And it shows you too what the Steelers do. Steelers bring in high character guys like that all the time. You know, it's the standard is the standard. I think it's back. I really do think the standard is back. I think Mike Tomlin has something with his young team. This is Mike Tomlin's players. Like I said yesterday, if you were to fire Tomlin and someone else wins the Super Bowl with it, they're Mike Tomlin's players. They're Omar Khan's players. They're their own players, man. This is going to be fun to watch this year. Rod says he's bloody hungry. Yeah, it did turn into a pizza podcast, didn't it? Great. Figured cheese will be most popular. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I do like cheese. Okay. I agree, Michael. G'day, Michael Martin. This might be the first time I think I've seen you here. So g'day, welcome to the live chat. I agree. There's a certain weakness now that I'm going to give Canada a fresh start. They did play better into the second half of the year. They ran the ball much better. It was 90 yards average, I think, in 2021. Yes, in 2022 they ended with 131 yards average. So the running game got better. Rod says, "What you eat? What do I eat? I like pizza." Pizza, I like going pepperoni. Pepperoni and mushroom is my favorite. I can never go pasta. I always go pepperoni with a bit of like, garlic sauce too. Sorry, you're talking about someone else. You guys are like, yes, I love it. You're just talking about food. it's just everyone's talking about food. I love it. It's so funny. Mexican's pretty good too. I'm not too bad with a burrito. Yeah, I like that. I love it. It's just like there's no Steelers convo. It's just all about food. Oh, it's so good. It's so funny. Oh yeah, I saw that too. I saw that as well. Apparently I think Matty Peverill told me this. I don't know where I heard that actually. I can't tell you. I can't quote the source where I heard it from. But I remember someone told me that he had a smaller TV. Then he came back and asked for, and came back once it was drafted. Hey mate, where's your TV? So that's great. Alrighty, so we're down to the bottom now too. All right. Yeah, so this has been, to me, guys, and I'm going to end it very shortly. This has been a good draft. It's been a great draft. It's been a great podcast. It's been a great 3 days. We have the players in place now. We have also, Joey Porter Jr. can learn from one of the best in the cornerback room. There's going to be some high talent on the Steelers roster this year. Some very, very high. Yeah, it was you. I thought it was you. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to figure out the source. I couldn't figure out the source. And there you go as well. Yeah, because he loves snakes, doesn't he? And I think I saw him. Like there's been that much content, not only on this channel, but all other channels. Even TDU, Matty's been going off over there. Britsburg Owen's been going off. State of Steelers, all these guys are doing stuff, man. But even the Steelers webs, you know what? Oh no, I did have one I want to show you. Actually, I want to show you something. I saw this meme the other day. The Steelers' social media is on absolute fire. They might be one of the best social media teams I've seen there in a long time. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I'm just going to copy it quickly. But this is funny. So the social media team are putting out posts left, right, and center, and they just get it. They get how to talk to the audience. Right. So let me create this quickly on the fly. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Let's go. Here we go. Steelers. See, I can't do two things at once. Look at this. I love this. I know it's a running joke before, but I love it. Right, I love it. It's been used a million times, like on the internet. But the meme culture can sometimes be a hit for sure. Alrighty, so I saw this on the internet. I think it was yesterday. Let me look. Did you guys see this? He says he's like it's a picture of son and dad. He's like, Dad, why is my sister named Rose? He's like, oh, because your mother loves roses. He's like, thanks, Dad. It's like, no problem, Steelers 2023 draft class. Classic. That's awesome. Did you guys see that? I thought that was great. I thought it was like, man, it was just as good as, nah, can't do it. It's too hard. I thought that picture was just as good as Matty Pebble joke, toe joke. Dad, why is my sister named Rose? Because your mother loves roses. Thanks, Dad. No problem. Steelers 2023 draft class. Imagine if you named a child Steelers 2023 draft class. You know what though? I do guarantee there's a thing out there now. There's somewhere out there. Someone's got a tattoo. Someone's got a tattoo of Omar's face. Someone's got a tattoo of Omar Khan on his right shoulder. Someone's got a tattoo of Omar Khan in the big chair, like a king. Khan artist, right? There's someone out there like that is tattooed. Not like Super Bowl will win this. They have tattooed Steelers draft 2023 somewhere on their body. Some people are crazy like that. So yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just really hard to do. It's just like and all I had to do then was put a picture up and type away, and I still couldn't talk at the same time. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, holy dooly. Alrighty, guys. Let's any final questions, and we're gonna calm down the podcast, relax into it, man. Oh, what a time. What a time to be alive. And thank you yet again for everyone who's joined, man. Yeah, I think it was me and Maddie yesterday, I think we did a pretty good job, keeping the convo rolling and that, but like multitasking is it's just something I can't do it. I've done all my things. I thanked the audience. I talked about KPA drinking. I talked about draft grades, talked about the undrafted players. And my last point was, here we go, Steelers. That's it. So that's it. So that's it, guys. All right, I'm going to be out of here. Thank you, Maddie, for the coin. Thank you, Rod, for the coin. And thank you, guys, Claude, Pepper, West, George, Jedevil, John, Maddie, Pittsburgh, Toddy. Who else we got? Thank you for the pizza conversation. Thank you, Felicia, too. Felicia, for the membership. That's freaking awesome. Much appreciated. I will be sending out a post, Felicia. I'm going to ask if you're there, Felicia, let me know. If you're still there, let me know your favorite. Yes, Felicia. So what I do as a membership here, if you do become a member, I want to find out what position you would play. What position you would play in the NFL? Would you play safety? Would you play quarterback? Would you play receiver? Would you play running back? Stuff like that. Would you play defensive end? What would you want to play if you played the NFL? I want to know that. And also let me know your favorite player, because in the members podcast I do a bit of a shout out at the start of the episode. I shout out and I go through all the players, right? I go through all the players and I shout out. You can write it here if you want to. You can write it here. Yeah, just let me know what position you would play and what position you would be. Sorry, who's your favorite Steelers player? Because just a bit of fun to keep it light. And I'm going to send you an online introduction to Hooley Dooley University. So welcome to Hooley Dooley University. I don't think I have I don't think I got the thing up, man. I don't think I have it ready. I don't think I have it ready. Oh, I don't. No, I don't. Bugger. Yeah, so I do it like this, right? So every month I give a shout out to Felicia for OC. You can be a coach if you want to. Oh, Senna, because you're bossy. I like that. So you'll see your name here, name Yuli, quarterback, Big Ben, and I'll give you guys a shout out in the members thing. Yes, I'll also invite you to the Discord and that kind of stuff too. So yes, see you guys later. Yeah, Discord for sure. Thank you, Rod. Thank you, Pepper. But it's be something like that. Well, now I can't get rid of it. All right, so I'll get you down there for and who's your favorite player too? Let me know who your favorite player is as well. So you go center and let me know your favorite player. But I'll give you a shout out too on the members podcast. Anyways, thanks guys. I'll see you guys later. Let's play. I got to play it again. I have to. I'm so pumped up about Omar Khan and this organization. All right. This organization. I'll see you guys later.
Night one after the next two, is he still aggressive?
Yeah, what do they call him? The con artist? I like that. I saw that, man. That's pretty good. It's a cool nickname. All right. Watch out. Let's go, baby. That's awesome. Woo! Kenny, what's up? Hey, what you doing tonight, man? Y'all watching TV? What y'all got going on? Hey, you ready to come back to Oakland? Hey, we're about to make you a Pittsburgh Steeler, brother. Congratulations to you and your family. Bro, we're excited to have you, man. This is awesome.